And then I tweeted, "What true?"
You're on stream.
You were live, bro.
The first thing they hear on stream is the
Exactly.
But yeah, it gets all set up. That's what the bottom cast is. We just make random noises on stream. Who's going to do the announcement?
No.
I'll do it. It's fine.
Right.
Just one moment.
It's a bad time to go to the toilet.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Serious?
Alright,
I'm
Peanut, what you do? Listen to me. What you do is, okay, if you need to go to the restroom, right, mute Discord, so like, they don't hear our voices.
They hear us. Go to the
Hear
toilet.
Play the lo-fi music,
Oh,
put it on a waiting screen, and go to the restroom.
but no, you guys can like keep talking without me, right?
Oh.
Technically.
Oh, it's your stream!
We're gonna want to hear from you first.
I mean, I'm live right now.
What a
Everyone can
fantastic
hear
start.
this
Yeah, I know.
conversation right now.
Just go to the bloody toilet, man!
We are off to a wonderful start already.
Yeah, this is already a great start.
We're
I'm
tanking!
going to-
We're losing viewers! Go to the toilet!
Look, I'm sorry.
Good. Piss.
Go for piss now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bottomcast.
Yeah, welcome to the bottom cast.
Welcome to Bottomcast. We are not a play on Bottom Gear. Let it be known, we're not a play on Bottom Gear.
Is there a bottom gear?
Yeah, it is a thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Licky. Are you all bottoms? No,
Yes.
you have to stay. You have to hold it. Piss now. Licky, stop. No.
Anyway, I'll give
see.
a proper introduction once Peanut comes back from pissing.
Piss hard.
So, how's everyone doing? Just-
I woke up splendidly this morning.
Oh my goodness! What did you have? Did you have teas and crumpets?
No, I had a nice cup of water.
You know, it is 6
I
a.m.
had
for
coffee.
me. I have. So it is.
Yeah,
6
that's
a.m.
right.
for me. I have not slept at all.
Jesus, come on, Robin. Come
Robin,
on, Robin. Come
time.
on.
Time to use the gamers.
You're meant to
But
prepare
at
yourself
some
mentally
point-
and physically for bottom of the cast.
Okay, so at some point, I might go upstairs and get some orange juice and some toast.
Okay.
That is
Uh,
fine.
That's fine.
I'm
This
gonna
is.
be I'm gonna be muting periodically because I don't know how
Yeah.
prepared you can
Yeah,
be.
You're
you're
at work.
somewhere. You're somewhere right now. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, somewhere.
Hello.
Okay.
Alright, we're back. All here.
Time for a proper introduction. Welcome everyone to Bottomcast. But we'll be doing this on Lag Peanuts Twitch account. Come and follow and subscribe and whatever. I am Omega Slant. From left to right, we have Adora, Madman Artist, Lag
Heyo.
Peanut,
Yeah.
me, Robin, Tone Terror, and Venti. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
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 Uh, this is going to be scuffed. There's going to be random people joining and random people going away and muting and whatever, and we're just going to vibe. But today, our first topic for Bottomcast will be our first D&D experiences or characters. And who better to start than the owner of the channel, Miss Lag Peanut?
Wait, me?
Yes, it's your channel.
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
it's your
huh?
channel.
Wait,
What
what?
channel?
What do you mean it's starting with me?
Yeah, it sounded good. Yeah.
Wait.
I'm gonna start drawing.
Just a
I'm gonna
oh.
start drawing in the bottom. No, in the bottom left. I'm gonna.
Oh,
Start
the bottom, yeah.
Bottom left. Oh, what?
Hell yeah, brother.
What better time?
What better
Oh.
time to
Alright,
draw in the
Fox shall
bottom?
stay in the coffin.
Oh shit.
I
Well.
am gonna claim the top left.
Okay.
Okay, well, well, first of all, I didn't expect. Thank you for the follow. I didn't expect for me to start first with my first D&D experience and first D&D character, but I guess I just have to do it.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh, yes.
My first time playing D&D was actually online because D&D is not really a popular thing where I'm from, and I found out D&D from streaming, you know. And then me and my friend, my best friend, we found a game in the looking for players channel, and we got lucky. We got in the game and we played. My first character was a satyr bard. Her backstory was pretty simple. She had a family in a nice town, but her mother passed away, and her dad was a piece of shit. And after his brother went missing and the passing of his mother, she became really sad, so she decided to travel across the country, you know.
Brother.
Butter.
And yeah, and that's the start of her adventure. Her name was Claire Sunheart. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm really proud of her name too, and it was fun like making a design for her. If I could just like find a picture, maybe I can just draw it later.
You should be able to you could copy and paste it into the thing. Though do note, oh yeah, it's updating randomly.
Yeah, true.
That's just Aggie.io there.
Yeah. But yeah, as she starts her adventure, she started with her first job, going into the caves of some city called Tanatan. And in her party, there was... Let me try to remember, because it's been like 2 years. I think I started playing early 2020 or something like that, but yeah, the early years of that pandemic. We had...
You said she was a bard, right?
Yeah, she's the bard and the only girl in the party too. There was a dragonborn fighter that was my best friend's first character.
We know you sent for dragons. Shut up.
He's really cool though. Oh god, I will show you the art later.
Oh, can't wait to see it.
Yeah. And then we had a rogue elf, a tiefling paladin. We had a elf sorcerer, and is that 5? Let me think. 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5 of us, right? Let me. I'll try to remember if I got that correctly, because I'm really scared I got it wrong. But I think that's all of them. And we pretty much our first mission was to investigate the caves, and then we found out that it is like infested with a lot of crabs. So we got rid of the crabs, but then we realized we're technically the bad guys, because like the crabs just living there vibing, you know.
Oh yeah.
Are we the bad
Are
guys?
we the baddies?
Are we the bad
We the
guys?
bad
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
Crab.
Were they like sentient crabs or just like regular crabs?
There were sentient crabs. We fought like a big, giant crab. So when we went into the caves, we found like a humanoid, bulky, strong crab guarding the place. And then after exploring a bit more, we found a bunch of like crab eggs. And then in the other room, we found like the big crab, like the mama crab, the papa crab, or something like that. And then we pretty much killed the crab, and we got a shit ton of crab meat. So much crab meat that we don't know where to store it. So we're just like, you know what? We're just gonna make a crab meat store. And we made our first refrigerator. We created the first refrigerator in the world, in that world, in that setting. Yeah. Well, then like the next day, the town started this town was like set on flames for some reason. We didn't know why, but like we were told to like go find help in from a different kingdom, from a king. So we went to explore again, head out, find a king, find help. And then it turns out that there's something bigger that is happening in the world that is going to cause like what do you call it?
Conspiracy.
That the rift is breaking or some sort like that.
Oh, okay.
And then like we were attempting to stop it by going to like cities or like going to the point of the center of the rift thing, right? I think there were like 3 of them. And then along the way, my character actually found her long lost brother.
Oh.
And we had like an emotional meetup. And then like we hugged, and then we talked what happened, where have you been? And then like I still had to do like saving the world, but he wants me to just come home with him. But I told him, I promised him that I'll be back home after all of this is over. Well, so
did you come back?
Well,
Or did you die?
I'm getting to that part. So
okay.
So we went to fight this one spirit that is like guarding the rifting. No, not guarding the rifting. That is creating the rift, you know. And like, as we were fighting, it kind of just destroyed the place, and we got stuck into this portal thing, this hole, right? And after we got sucked into the portal, we got teleported into the future, like thousands of years after the event has happened. And while we teleported, my character, lost her memories.
Let's go.
Oh no.
So she doesn't remember, like she has a vague feeling of where she was or where she came from, but she doesn't remember her brother, what her house was like, what her home was like. So we were like, what the fuck, we're lost, we're in the future, what are we gonna do? And then we found like people, we basically spawned in a battle arena where it was used for battle royale. And then we were found by, oh my god, this is connected to a different campaign that I was in. But basically we were found by them, and then they were like, where you come from? We came from the past, because like we mentioned gods that did not existed. And then there was this cool god merchant that helped us get my memories back. And so we went to my mind palace.
Did you forget your like party members as well?
No, I still remember my party members. I just forget everything about like where I came
Your
from
backstory.
and my backstory essentially. And then like, so we went on a part, like my mind palace adventure. You know, we got a lot of spooky stuff in it too. It's like there's something invading inside my mind apparently, and it was the god of chaos, which turns out to be a parasite from another world that its main goal is to destroy worlds.
To kill chaos.
Chaos.
Have to
Yeah.
kill chaos.
Yeah. But when we found like the main enemy, like the main problem in my mind palace, we found them in like a theater room, and we had like a battle there. And as we fought, what's really interesting is that the theater, like the place, just changes scenery or like changes theme. Like it was normal at some point, and then like it changes to like being on fire, and then the next it'll change like to be underwater. Now it was a bit unfortunate that
Well, was it meant to like represent your like mental state or something?
maybe but like I tried to like clash it with my performance, like because I could play the flute, so I tried fighting it back with it. We had the same like modifier. I think it was a +7 or something, and it was pretty crazy. But I didn't risk it again. I won the first one, but I didn't do it again.
I realize now, if we
Yeah.
go through the whole story, it might take a little while for everybody.
Yeah,
So-
but it's getting to the end. So
Okay.
but unfortunately, like when the scene changed to underwater, they summoned sharks, and I was pretty much dead. And they told me like if I die if my character dies in the dream, I die in real life, which happened. And I got really emotional at that point. I think that's like one of the few times I cried. One of the first time I cried during DnD. Thankfully, there was like the god merchant that helped us and basically revives us. Everyone was like sad and frustrated because like we were so close, but I unfortunately died. And when we tried again, boom, it's great. We actually did it. And then I think we had like a couple of months skip to level up and fight like the god of chaos that I mentioned earlier. Yeah. But we thought, with the help of the merchant god, he said like they could like help them for only one time. And then we decided, what if we just went way back in time to warn the gods before about this one god? And so we did. And then we had an epic battle with one of the angels.
Oh.
Yeah. And then like we weren't meant to actually defeat them, because like, you know, we can't really defeat them. But it was a really close fight, you know. They didn't actually went all in, but yeah. And then like after the fight, they believed us and trust us, so we had our own like constitution and stuff like that to protect the world.
Neat.
Yeah. And basically we time traveled, made a multiverse essentially. And that's the end of my first campaign.
Oh.
Ooh. Fucking
Damn.
went straight from killing crabs to killing gods. That's what I like to hear.
Well, yeah, I feel like that's how most D&D story goes, you know.
Not always.
Yeah.
Not always.
Yeah.
I was thinking,
Yeah.
it's probably going to take a million years for all of us to do like our entire story.
Oh yeah,
So
that is true.
I will impose this onto you, Peanut. What was your favorite moment for this character, or a standout moment of playing this character?
I think what really stood out for me, it was when my character died. Because it was and when she met, like, basically the whole Mind Palace thing, I think was very memorable. Because it was technically specially made for my character, right? So I remember that quite a lot.
Fair is fair.
Yeah. And the part where my character died, very emotional for me.
I was gonna say just like funnest part of my game. My character died.
My
yeah.
character kicked the bucket.
Yeah.
Hey man, I think I've always said that I think character death is like some of the most interesting role play.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've had like this is a different campaign where two player died at the same time in the same battle. Yeah, that was it was very emotional.
I think I remember you discussing that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was so sad. I was like in denial the whole time. I don't want to believe that.
Guys, it's just dice. Guys, it's just dice. They're not dead. They're not dead.
Yeah, I kept saying that. They're not dead. They're still alive.
It's not real, guys. It's not real.
And my
Guys,
best friend,
D&D.
and my best friend just was like, they're dead, even though it's like, even though it's his own character that died.
Like,
Yeah.
because like I don't have characters that die often, but I'm usually laughing when my character dies. I'm like, damn, well, sucks to be them. Yeah, do we want to roll for who goes next?
Oh wait, String Drawing hasn't updated.
Actually, I have a.
It takes a million years to update. Maybe you have to be touching it.
Oh, I have to be on it, yeah.
There we go. There we go. You see it update now.
Hello.
Yeah, Tone.
Hello.
So Tone, how about this? So so that not to speed things up, but to make sure everybody gets to speak.
I have some really quick fire, rapid fire ones, and it's all about like one character iteration. It was also following off of characters dying.
Yeah, I get you. Like those characters and like your favorite moment with those characters, and a little bit of backstory if you wanna.
Okay, so hi everybody. I'm Tone Terror. I've been playing D&D for pretty much my entire life. My mom got me into it. That's basically all I need to say. But yeah, I grew up with a lot of stories and watching all of my mom and her friends play and everything. But so I could either talk about my unfortunate mishaps with my paladin every time I've ever made a paladin, or I could talk about my mom's rogue, who oh my god, that woman.
I'd say talk about yours in this case.
Okay, then I'll save those stories for a different time. So, I had a paladin that I made, and it was one of my first characters I ever made. And her name was Erwin Bergwin, and she was a half elf that was originally we were playing in the Forgotten Realms setting. And basically what happened to her first iteration, got to level 2, we were going in the sewers, and she got eaten alive by rats.
Oh dear.
In the second combat.
Damn, well, rats don't play fair, dog.
Yeah, so we got swarmed by a bunch of rats in the sewers of Waterdeep, and we're told, hey, go down here and go kill these rats that are, infesting the waters, and, we had to go kill this dire rat. Well, we didn't make it to the dire rat because the frontliner, aka me, kind of died.
I mean, that's some real, like, D&D fucking death, because it's just like, I am this epic paladin who's able to smite my enemies, and then it's just like a rat bites your ankle and you ragdoll. And you're just, and when you die.
Like, here's, like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, this was the most hilarious part was, so when my character, Erwin, she was like, all right, we have to keep morale high, guys, it's okay. By the grace of Saloon, we will see this through. And they're like, right, we got this. And, we had just gotten past this one really bad thing, we also, so it was my character, then we had a cleric, we had a rogue. Wait, we had 2 rogues, and I can't remember what all the races were. And I think we also had like a wizard.
Was it just
Who
like
had,
an
like-
unlucky crit that just killed the shit out of you?
No, actually, it was not an unlucky crit. It was since we were playing in a 2nd edition D&D, and we were playing in AD&D.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, we were using Thaco, baby. So the problem was, it had nothing to do with unlucky crits. It purely had to do with the fact that RDM was being like, these are like possessed freaking, bewitched, enchanted super rats, and when super rats is like, they have like a D6 hit points, and they hit for like a D4 and like a D4 -1 because they're rats. And the problem is that I went to go hold the line next to the rogue, and the rogue rolled a critical fumble. And
Oh god.
their knife, the DM rolled, and their knife slipped, stabbed me in the back, and then the next thing was, I'm like, well, crap, and I failed my fortitude, and I was like, okay, so my character so Erin like shrieked, and she was stunned, and she, dropped her sword, and then I couldn't do anything, and then the next thing is that the rats, it's like, all right, the DM's like, the rats descend upon you, and they jump on you, and I'm like, okay, and they just basically like ate her alive. That's literally what happened.
What the fuck?
Let me tell you something, guys. 2E is wild.
Oh, yeah.
2E is the wild west of D&D, dude. It's like-
Is it that wild?
yes, absolutely.
Yes, because the acronym I mentioned earlier, THACO, it's to hit armor class 0. And that, to hit armor class 0, so think of your normal AC stat like in 5e. The higher the number, the better, right? Well, in THACO, the lower your number is, the better your AC.
Yeah.
So you basically have to roll positive numbers to get, and then subtract modifiers to get lower numbers, and the lower your number is, the better. It was like, it was really weird, and basically
modifiers
the comment
lowered
is,
your rolls for some reason. It doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense. It makes
so
no sense.
The hypothetical speaking point, and this was a big joke about THACO, especially in the day, was that, well, if you had less armor, you technically were harder to hit. So, jokingly speaking, if you strutted around nude in your skippies, you technically were way harder to hit than if you actually had armor.
Oh man, being a monk, am I right?
Monk didn't exist in 2e.
Yeah, no, I meant like IRL.
Oh, yeah.
Though I must ask, I mean, is there a favorite moment you had with Erwin? How many sessions did you have with her?
So, okay, the thing with Erwin, I think, so she actually kept getting revived. That's actually the most hilarious thing, is that people kept bringing her back, and at one point, she got brought back, but they fucked up the ritual and she came back a man.
Oh, damn.
So we appear to have added an appendage to you.
Well, so
I hope you
the thing
enjoy
is, so the thing is that I got her, I started Paladin, and let me tell you, Paladins back in the day sucked. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Paladins were the worst back in older editions of D&D. They basically didn't get anything good until like 5th level. And even then you were lucky because they were basically a fighter with like maybe 1 or 2 casts, and usually it was just angrily shouting righteous bullshit at people until they just freaking went, leave me alone and go away, please.
Well, I mean, that's paladins nowadays, still.
That is true. It's also where we got the whole coinage of, there's lawful good and then there's lawful stupid. And paladins back in the day were very much under the category of lawful stupid. But basically with Erwin, she kept getting revived, and every single time she came back, she's just like, "Oh my god, please no!" And she like kept slowly devolving into insanity.
So
And then after she
was there a
came-
point where she was
yeah.
trying to die?
No, she actually never got to that point. The last thing that actually ended up killing him was because I ended up going ahead and was like, you know, so she was multi-class. She was paladin, and then she was fighter, and so she was level 1 fighter. She started fighter and then got level 1 in paladin, and that's when she first died. Was when I got her the first level paladin, and then we got to the next. You know, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna continue to progress into fighter, and all right, I got into fighter. It's like, all right. So at some point, we basically kept going through the campaign. I don't remember all the details, but we eventually got to, I think, level 12. But she kept dying anytime I even remotely considered going paladin. Like, I think I got her to like maybe 3 or 4 levels of paladin. And every time I got her a level paladin, she fucking died. Like, next combat, dead. It's like, okay. I'm gonna go fighter for a couple levels. Okay, next level. I'm gonna go paladin and actually try to, you know, pursue my goal. Dies immediately after taking level paladin. I'm like, okay. And everyone's like, no, Aaron, we love you. We have to have you. You're a righteous crusader and blah, blah. I'm like, guys, please, no. I really shouldn't do this.
Let me die.
And eventually, but yeah, the actual last point, and this is actually like the most memorable point for me, was actually her/his final death.
Okay.
And
hit us with it.
so we got to this we got to the Underdark, and we ended up yes, we went to D&D Australia. But we came to this room and we were going to this antechamber, and it was there was a sewer thing that led into the Undermountain and the Underdark, and then we went to this very deep ass dungeon cavern, and we found out that there was a mind flare there that was dealing with an overmind and everything else.
Okay, that's fun. That's
And
fun.
well, we fought these little 4-legged things that basically had like their bodies were brains and then they had 4 little legs. Well, my character ended up getting infected. And she got eaten by an intellect devourer, and that was horrifying.
There's no coming back from that one.
No,
I don't think there's any coming back from that one.
There's no coming back from that, man. Like, and the biggest thing was my DM kept having me roll intelligence checks and everything, and they never told me the rolls, but they kept giving me that look like. They just kept giving me that deadpan stare, like, and I'm like, oh, I'm dead, aren't I? And they're like,
You're very dead.
And I'm just like, got it. And then so we finally got to the chamber with the mind flare, and that's when my character died. And my character became an NPC, and everybody was like, wait, what? Erwin's dead again? And I'm like, here you go, DM. Here's my character sheet. And I just sat back and then watched as my party devolved into abject, utter chaos. And actually, what was more funny is my character dead was more fun than when he was alive.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I ended up killing half the party members, and they eventually killed Erwin. But yeah, it was bad. Brainworms. The mind flare tadpoles, they suck, and that's kind of what my character became, was a living hive from the intellect devourer having full of freaking mind flare tadpoles. So that's what happened to Erwin.
Oh god.
Excellent. Thank you, Tim. Thank you for your
so-
story.
Yeah, that was my whole thing with paladins.
You seem to have that kind of unluckiness.
Yeah,
I guess I'll go next.
Sure.
go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So if we all turn our attention to the bottom left, where we have this little dwarfy boy. So my first D&D character, this was a live game. I remember my friend offering. I'd watched Critical Role, and I was on that D&D drug. I was addicted, yet I had not played it. And a friend offered to DM, and I'm like, yeah, cool. So my dwarf here, his name is Doran Boldirk. I regret not making him balls deep, but you know, it is how it is.
Dude, balls deep.
It
Hey,
was
Mr.
before,
Ant,
it's
you're
before I
balls deep.
even knew about balls deep in him.
Mhm.
And he was actually meant to be a champion fighter, but I found out that one of the other players was also playing a champion fighter. I'm like, fuck. Well, I guess I'm the healer. And so the party was my character, who was a forge cleric dwarf, classic, right?
Mm.
A human fighter, and a human human ranger. Yeah, human ranger. That was it. Doran Boldirk's main character traits were that he was old and that he was grumpy. Also partially drunk most of the time, but you know, those are the big parts, right? He was old and he was an angry, drunk dwarf. He was a bit thin for a dwarf, though, surprisingly, so he wasn't as stocky as most dwarfs. My favorite part of the campaign, my favorite moment of the campaign is Doran. Me and the fighter had come across a chasm, a massive chasm, right? It was just like like we were at the top of a temple. There's a hole at the middle of the temple, and then there's like caskets around that hole, right? And then the DM's like, oh, there's something is like banging on the largest coffin. And my character is very pragmatic. He was very like, I'm done with you. Like, I'm done with your shit. I'm old. I'm getting like, I want to be done with this shit, and then I want to go home, right? And
God, you and your young kids, get off my lawn.
basically, he was the epitome of like, get off my lawn, and his whole deal. Like, there's this fucking coffin there, and it's shaking and rattling. And I look to the fighter, and in like a drunken stupor, he's like, "You go push it." And then as this thing is banging, we all, the fighter and I, push the coffin off of the hole down like several hundred feet, and and then it's just like. At the very last moment, like just before we push it off, it's just like a mummy starts rising from the coffin, and we just push it off, and it's just like, well, there's the boss dead, and we're just like,
What a great
yay!
What an incredibly easy way to defeat it.
I remember, right? Like we thought it was dead, but it's an undead, and it somehow managed to survive the fall, probably because of the coffin, and it's you know, mostly bandages. And its bandages start slithering up the temple again, and once it gets to the top, we push it off again. and it's just like, yeah, it's not getting up, dude. This boss ain't coming to us. Yeah, that was
You gotta learn your
hilarious.
lesson, old man.
Yeah, he was older than my dwarf, which meant he was going in the Book of Grudges. But yeah, that was him, man. He was pretty basic. He's my first D&D character, so I didn't think too hard about his backstory. He's just like, oh, he's a grumpy old dwarf, and he likes forging. He likes money, he likes drinking. Like, he's a fucking as dwarfy as they come.
Very nice.
Maurice, we have been pushing the coffin down there.
Maurice!
Maurice, we have been pushing the coffin down the chasm.
I go up, you go down.
Oh no, Maurice! It seems that I am fallen and I can't get up.
Maurice, I'm stuck. Help.
Here's the Maurice.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Sorry, it was my fault. I'm sorry. Who wants to tell us about their favorite character next, or first character rather?
Actually, shall we introduce our new guest?
Oh, of course. He joined a little late, but welcome everybody. Pocket Chicken. Yay!
I push Pocket and eat him.
No!
No!
For a second.
Yeah, it's alright.
I eat him.
Don't eat him.
No!
Don't-
I
Stop
eat
being
you.
people.
Yes, I'm eating now.
No,
Oh, God.
don't.
No.
Bruh! He's a special guest!
Why we're doing it on stream?
Dora, you can't vor people on stream, dog. It's not cool.
I mean, unless wait, hold on.
I think that's
No.
against TOS.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, it just dawned on me. It's probably TOS.
Yes, of course it's TOS.
I
Yeah,
uneat the potato.
Oh gosh.
Guys, stop
cheese
eating each
rolls.
other. Who wants to talk about the character next?
Oh my god, what is this drawing?
Wanna roll for it?
Yeah, I'll roll for it.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, D5. Wait, do I have it in here? I might have to do it in void. I don't think I have a button here.
Dice roll chat.
You have the bot
That
permission.
moment.
Oh, I
That
do.
moment when the server doesn't have a dice bot.
Yeah, get over it.
Me.
I'm not drawing
Me.
well today.
It is a 4, so that means Robin.
Robbie.
If you want to talk about it.
I mean, I can.
Yeah, sure. Just like give us a little backstory, what they are, and then like your favorite moment.
Right, so I am terrible at drawing rat folk. I have been trying since we started, and I have given up.
Oh, I think I saw it.
It's all good.
But my first character was a rat folk by the name of Nicholas Flamel.
Let's go.
Is it
he
like
started off.
the alchemist Nicholas Flamel?
Yeah, that's why I
Okay,
named him
gotcha.
after. He was. We started off at level 3. I made him a paladin, alchemist, an artificer. My plan was to make him an alchemist at first.
Mm-hmm.
I just recently retired him. Like I always kept him in my world and stuff after I played him. He's one of the few characters I had that survived.
Oh.
He was later known as Saint Nick.
I can't imagine having a rat saint.
Ho
I'm
ho
kind of
ho!
curious. I'm very curious. How did you go from being the famous alchemist to suddenly Santa Claus?
Oh, he wasn't famous. He's not a famous alchemist.
He's a famous paladin, right?
Yeah, I just named him Nicholas Flamel.
He just happened to be named Nicholas Flamel, the name of the
Yes.
famous alchemist.
But
yes.
they were helping the city, and at level 9, after defeating a dragon with the party, which we had no clue. I'm still trying to figure out how we did it.
Have you
I think it
defeated a
was most-
dragon?
Yes, in the most bullshit way possible.
Aren't dragons hard to fight in D&D?
Yes,
Yes.
they are.
Yes.
But you see, the thing is,
Mhm.
when they can't fly,
Oh, okay, true.
Yeah, dragons when they
True.
can't fly lose a lot of their
we-
effectiveness.
it was flying away, and our barbarian had the idea to throw a javelin. And we had a gnome
Hold on,
with
you're
us.
telling me that this man just yormed the giant. He pulled a yorm the
so
giant.
what he did was he threw the javelin with the gnome attached to it.
With the
And-
what?
Oh.
Fucking Ant-Man style.
Ant-Man.
And it went through the wing. At first, it just pierced the wing, that's fine. But the gnome was on it. And the gnome sacrificed himself to cut the wings. So when the dragon just fell, it was a red dragon and it fell into the ocean.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh.
We are
We
all
salute this
deemed
gnome.
saints. We are all named saints of this city. And Nicholas decided that he was just going to retire and make toys for kids.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the
How do
happy
you,
end.
how do you die of old age?
No. He recently died in the campaign I run. he sacrificed himself to weaken the big bad guy.
No.
No.
Because
He
the
died
big bad
again.
guy,
Oh.
she absorbs souls, and she has anti-divinity properties. So she goes around just killing gods and absorbing their souls. He decided, fuck that. I'm gonna help out the party because this is their task. It's their fault she exists.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he got in a fight with her. And he tore out 12 souls from her body.
Wait, what?
Jesus.
What
But
Chad?
it cost him an arm, his eyes, and half of his stomach.
My
Ooh.
man's a Chad, dude. My man's a
And
Chad.
he died in the arms of the party, telling them that he was proud of them.
Chad.
Oh, so this is your fault. Oh! Just died.
Oh no, he's also known as the Black Death for getting so pissed off he wiped out an entire city
Oh my god.
because they killed a child.
Why are you gonna call a rat that? Come on, dude.
Bruh.
No, it's a play on the bubonic plague.
Yeah, I know. I 100% understand.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You know, on that topic, it's funny. I had a face mask for a while that literally said "party like it's 1347."
Oh no!
Oh no.
Hell yeah! I love that year.
That's my favorite year. Also,
Yeah,
I
he-
rolled. Guess whose turn it is next?
Venti.
Not mine.
It's Madman's.
Oh shit!
Woo!
Hello all. Well,
It's Venti.
if you care to look at the board and you see the way of characters I've drawn, the
Oh, these
one in
fucking
the
dwarves.
black, there's dwarf gang and the rat. The one in the black there was my first ever D&D character called Lefend. Oh, what was it? Lefend Blackclaw, I think his name was. And he was a blood hunter, and he was a
Ooh.
profane soul, and he was a warlock. So he had a talking weapon, and he had a patron that was basically like Fenris. And this wolf would go out and gain more power for me and all that. So of course, the trope. And basically, first ever D&D character. I did the one mistake you should never do when you do a new D&D character: spill your whole backstory in your first session.
Oh, no.
I didn't. I nearly did that, but the DM, who was a friend of mine, was literally like, "Dude, don't do that. Don't do your whole backstory." Because I went with the whole term like, "My father."
My
He died in
My
fire.
father.
My father.
My
died in a fire.
My father was King Julian.
Okay,
But
we can't
basically-
combine the memes like that, guys. Please.
Yes, we can.
Basically, he met his party members and stuff and everything, and it was all good and all. We headed out. We were headed to deal with like disturbances that are disturbing the peace around the area. And the first major thing we encountered was like a big giant that was fucking wrecking this town. And we found, and Lefebvre managed to see there was a crystal on the back of its neck. He Naruto runned up to his back, stabbed the crystal multiple times, killed the creature, but the creature who's in the gem looking at my sword didn't like it because of what was in the sword. That really scared him. My patron. We got the gem, we locked it up, Lefebvre was holding it. But then the whole party decided to vote on I wasn't allowed to have, like, basically they were kind of metagaming because they had, because you know our character, you see all the shit happen, but in how you shouldn't know it.
Yeah.
But then they were kind of giving that in like, oh, he looks edgy and evil. Let's not have it. Let's not let him have it. So they all
That's no
voted.
fun.
It's no fun. They took the gem off me. So basically, anything that was dark and evil, they tried to take away from me when they got the chance to.
Joker moment.
This is
I
my
cut
first
them.
D&D, by the way.
Wow.
It got to the point where we went to go and rescue a party member who was literally imprisoned by a Balor. So we had to fight this
Tough, tough,
Balor.
not a
We fought.
Balrog.
No, not Balrog. Sweat. But we fought the Balor. We fought the Balor. We cut. He's fucking dead. But
He's dead.
he's
Dead.
dead.
Job done.
Um,
He's dead. Job done.
Job done. Job done.
Done.
He drops it. He drops his sword, and the DM goes to me like, "You have the choice to actually mold your hexblade weapon with this one." And I was like, "How long is it going to take?" It's going to take about 10 minutes or an hour. I'm like, "All right, I'm going to do it." So Lefen took the sword. Also, first D&D. Guess what I got on my first loot rolled?
A
Well,
legendary weapon.
An
No,
artifact?
close. It's one of the things you should a new player should never get.
Oh,
Deck of
no.
many
Oh,
things.
Bag of
no.
folding.
Deck of many
Oh,
things.
no.
Yes, I got the
But
deck
that's
of many
Oh,
things
that's
my
so
first
fun
D&D.
though.
No, but it's
Yeah,
his
the
first
thing-
D&D game.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
So-
but that's fun though.
But the thing is, though, the DM was like, "I can't believe the person's first D&D game gets this." But the thing is, though, everyone starts panicking because I'm a new player with the deck of many things, and this is where metagame gets getting bad again. Because a veteran player who's played D&D a bit in the game was panicking like, "Don't let him do this. Don't let him fucking open those pack of cards. This is out of character, by the way." And I was like, "I'm gonna do it because I don't know what the fuck they do." I pull a card out. So I pulled a card
You
out.
know,
I immediately
it's kind
got.
of
Go on.
sorry. I was gonna say it's kind of a rite of initiation for like almost any D&D player to go through the shenanery of a deck of many things.
Oh, of
I-
course.
I made an
you have to
offshoot
go-
called a deck of quite a few things.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. But also, I did that right.
Mm-hmm.
People expected me to get like the takes your soul out, puts it in an orb somewhere
The
else, or
death.
like you get sucked. Yeah, that one. Get sucked into a fucking somewhere, get thrown somewhere else. But I didn't. I got the key, which gives me one magical item.
Oh,
First time
Mm.
I pogged.
Oh,
So I rolled and I got the belt of dwarven kind, and I was pogging.
isn't that like? Does it give you strength or con? I can't remember.
Strength. I think it was strength. I think it's strength, and then if you roll a certain die, you can grow a beard. I already had a beard, but it said my beard would get even bigger, like dwarf size, so pog.
So you're just like,
But-
oh,
But here's the thing again: party. Now, one of the players who was a barbarian immediately saw this magical item, and the things that he said halfway through the campaign, I want to get I want to at least try and get the belt of dwarven kind in this campaign. Lefen gets the belt of dwarven kind. He immediately comes over and snatches it.
what the hey?
In his barbarian thing, like he said in character, I snatch the thing when I see it, and I was like turn around, like slow, like what the fuck? I couldn't do anything because obviously they still had that mentality. This person shouldn't get any powerful items because he's evil. Definitely must be. Very distrust, and basically. And then when I had the deck of many things, apparently a whole argument happened last night when I left, saying he shouldn't have it. It should be in the hands of one of our party members. That
should have been in the hands of one of our party members, like they can
Oh
control
my
it.
god.
And basically they gave it to the paladin. And I was like, okay, Lefen's getting pissed off. Look, Lefen in character was getting pissed off that people were taking items from him that he got. So he tried to steal them back. In response, for me trying to take my items back from the paladin that kept on giving, the whole party kept on giving it to the paladin, he tried to steal it. He did well, but the paladin rolled really far, I think like a natural 20 or something, saw me. He immediately saw me trying to get my fucking deck back, the gem that was taken off me from the start. Mostly the gem I was going after. And he literally grabbed me, smacked me with a hammer, but also implied smite and critted. and almost kill Lefend.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That was your first D&D experience?
Yeah, that's
Did it
why
turn-
I have a
Sorry.
big thing against.
Did it turn you away from D&D?
No, because later then I had a good campaign with a Dryad, but then also that campaign fell apart because of the DM.
Ooh.
Well, I mean,
the-
was there at the very least like a favorite moment with Lefen, or was it
Okay,
just like...
like it was like that all the way, and then it got to the tower part where we got attacked by assassins, 3 of them. One was range, one was a cast, and one was melee. Like all the range, like all the specs, in the way. And we were getting our asses kicked. Oh shit! Me, Lefend, with this Balor sword, I unlocked 2 new abilities. I could set my sword ablaze even more, but also I got access to the Balor's flame whip. So, my character could literally Balor flame whip people and pull them towards him while doing damage. So I see this fucking bitch of a ranger on top of the building shooting at us. I'm like, DM, can I pull him off? And he goes like, go ahead. What's the range? Like 50 feet or so, 60 feet with this Balor whip. Yeah, you can hit him. I grabbed it. I think I nat 20 grabbed him, swung him off the cliff with the whole rope wrapped around, like burned him alive, and then smacked him to the ground and killed him instantly. That was a cool moment with Lefend. But sadly, never got to play him again because the campaign interrupted when one of our players left because the shit the people were doing to that. They managed to capture one of them. I think it was the rogue. And they tortured him for hours.
Oh my
What the fuck?
Change subject quickly.
Yeah, change subject. That's why I wasn't going to go in depth with that.
Yeah.
The campaign broke up after that. And then my DM after goes like, I'm just going to say this. You and another person, your characters survived while the rest of the campaign people died later on. He basically just TBK'd the rest because they were all asses. But basically, Lefend in the end got himself purified. He defeated his patron. In his lore, he defeated his patron and became a paladin of Tyr.
Oh yeah.
Because if you think of it, he was a patron of Fenris. He fought Fenris and became a paladin of Tyr. And he
That's
got a
some
silver
Chad
gauntlet
shit,
afterwards.
That's
Yeah.
some Chad shit right there.
So that was Lefend. That was my first D&D experience.
I cannot believe that was your first D&D experience. That's awful that you have to go through that.
Oh yeah, the campaign after that was so much better. It was far worse.
Oh, dear.
Okay, thank God.
You know
Alrighty.
what's funny is that sounds literally like something you'd hear off of like, you know, horror, like D&D horror stories, man.
Yeah,
Like,
God.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
Sometimes I like
alright.
watching them too.
Alrighty, I rolled again. Guess who's next? It's our boy Pocket Chicken.
I
Oh, it's Pocket Pog.
Yay!
I have a
To be
strange
honest-
feeling.
I don't have much to say.
Well, I mean, most of us here know your character, but yeah, introduce them and like a favorite moment you've had with them so far.
So, my first D&D character and the last or latest D&D character, famous Sima Tabriz bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sima!
yeah.
We love Sima.
Simmer
Yeah,
Pog.
Sima. But
have
I'm
you-
trolling here at the moment.
Yeah, you can just chuck them onto the draw pile or something if you want. There's a lot of space you can chuck it. You can copy and
copy-paste
paste.
messages
Yeah, you
in
can
there?
copy and paste into the draw
Let's see.
pile. It's gonna be like super high quality in comparison
Yeah,
to
super high
ours.
quality. Yeah.
Well, the first version is. Hold on.
Why'd you draw yours next to the bottom, Madman?
Bottom.
This is the.
Yeah, just move that to the fucking bottom right.
No,
try,
the
try bottom right. Try bottom right.
Like here. Can you see this?
Yeah,
Oh, we can see it. There we go. That's perfect.
Nice. This is her latest outfit, which I still want to update. But where's her first?
Her first.
It's such a cool design, though.
Yeah, it is really cool.
Yeah, I love
Yes.
it.
Our bro.
So my favorite moment with her.
Yeah.
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 Hmm. No, don't cover him.
I can't move the other one anymore.
Yeah, you can call Levent's face if you want.
Honestly, so our campaign is basically Minecraft survival with mods, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
We
much.
just
Yeah.
screw around. All of my
Fuck around
favorite
and find
moments.
out.
All of my favorite moments have happened in our hub area, our base, where we
Yeah.
just do some kind of weird home RP.
RP? Like what?
What's wrong with the
Come
home
on,
RP?
give an example. Give us an example.
I'm trying to think of one. It's just like a very screwed up family where everyone's doing a different
You know,
thing.
like, see Madman's character opens the door. Honey, I'm home. Kung, 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 kung.
Our D&D campaign is basically D&D soap opera when we are at our base. Actually, one of my favorite moments happened in the text RP when a new player was introduced.
Oh, is it
When
Maple?
Maple's
Oh,
Is that
character.
Maple's
Yeah.
character? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maple's character where you bought the fucking
Ba-
spray and you were like,
yeah.
that's a big moth.
Basically, Seymour's character, Hylar, was mining the walls to get us some stone, and he came across Maple's base, where he was basically weaving it out, reading manga and stuff. And then the entire base just kind of slowly trickled in there, looking what's happening. And there was this intense conversation: should we kill her or not? It was really fun.
Oh.
I don't know how to explain it any better.
No, that's fair. That's fair. It's like,
At one
was it
point
like
we were-
the interaction that you fucking loved the
Yeah.
much?
The interactions between the characters. At one point, we were thinking about poisoning her with gravy.
What the hell? As in
We have this-
like is
Gravy,
it
yeah.
she ate so much gravy she got gravy poisoning, or that
No,
you
it was
poisoned the gravy?
So she's a moth. So my character grabbed a gravy spray bottle, basically like a bug spray. Hold on, I need to show
Oh, you
Gobi
got
now.
yeah, you gotta show Gobby. Gobby
Oh,
lad.
boy.
My
We have
boy
this
Gobby.
We have this amazing NPC. Hold on, if I can find it.
I'm not
He's
gonna
such a-
lie, you guys are mentally torturing him.
I mean, yeah, you are.
He's such a Chad. Look at him.
Oh my god, that's so weird.
There's Gobi. Gobi, also known as the Gravy Master. He's
Yes.
an absolute
Is he the
Chad.
one that goes
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah. He's chowing down on gravy all the time.
Side note, that's actually pretty bad.
Yeah.
like in
Yeah.
in a character way, not the art.
Yes. Character weight. Not the art.
He's amazing. And he was the one to provide us with gravy and other kind of drugs. Yes,
Oh,
I think
right,
doing
I
man,
some
forgot
that
about
sounds so
that.
bad, dude. That sounds so bad. That sounds actually awful.
Please
Yeah.
note, he does not do that. Gobby does not do that.
He
He's
helped.
just-
He helped me got high and got through a really painful thing.
Yes, Sima basically became a doctor for a moment and drugged Venti with Gobi's drugs.
And then what
And
happened?
then did some experiments on him.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What
I was
kind?
slowly-
Man, also-
I was slowly turning into a
Sorry.
witcher.
yeah. It's
Peanut.
basically Witcher therapy.
Peanut gets closer to the screen. What kind of experimenting?
Wait, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it sounded like yeah.
What kind
Also,
Yeah!
the drugs that Gobi provides are basically fermented gravy. It's like exposed gravy
I
Oh
don't.
my
to the
god.
point where there are ingots.
Oh!
Wait. I was gonna say he ferments his gravy by sitting on it, doesn't he?
Yeah. Gobi has this amazing character perk where basically 1 hour of sitting on gravy equals 2 weeks of fermentation.
Oh.
What?
Wait, so does this account for all things he sits on?
I don't know. I should ask.
Could you like sit on a corpse and have it degrade instantly? Like,
You need to experiment with this.
What a wild place.
anyway, I'm gonna roll for the next person.
Oh yeah. Before you carry on,
Okay.
Pocket, remember the time when you fucking scratched his back?
No!
what happened?
Failed for another time.
I think I might be going over it.
I'm joking.
Is it bad?
It's really bad.
That
He-
bad, I suppose.
He literally killed the mage hand instantly by scratching it.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's so genuine. Oh my god.
Okay.
So I rolled. Guess who's next?
Venti.
No, it's Adora.
Yay!
I will be right one of these days.
Adora, would you like to talk about your first D&D experience?
Adora.
Adora, are you
My first
asleep?
D-
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I was just focused. My first D&D experience was first session. The DM got mad and we canceled.
No! No!
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
So
I was making coffee and the first thing I hear is, yeah, my first experience is, DM got mad, it was canceled. What?
So I went through a series of D&D where it would get canceled because either the players would fight the DM or the DM would fight the players. And I was just there
Oh
as my
god.
friends are just like telling me it's okay. This person can probably give you a good D&D experience. They started fighting them like, no, you don't do that. I'm like, in the corner. If you just go to my corner, that's these are the various characters I had. Like in the corner, I was just sitting here, just like. Stop! It's not Catatouille.
Catatouille.
Just going like, man, I want to play D&D. But
I want to hug you.
I hug you too.
it's
Oh my
okay.
god, I'm so sorry.
It's just
Wait,
like
this
fun.
I'm actually looking at that picture, this like lady over here, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so good. That's so good.
Oh, that lady is actually one of the characters. I managed to finish my first D&D officially.
Oh.
It was the Tiamat lady. We gotta go beat her up.
Oh.
That one.
Isn't she's the Tiamat lady you're beating up, or you're beating up Tiamat?
We're beating Tiamat.
Okay.
Wait a minute, question. Was it Horde of the Dragon Queen?
I'm not sure. It was a module. I don't remember much. But it was actually the first. Oh, it was one of the first times I had like
Among Us.
Among Us.
Sorry.
Why was that in Among Us?
I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Among Us?
Carry on,
Here,
Adora.
I'll just like there. What was I saying? I lost.
You said you're gonna beat up Tiamat.
Oh yeah, her name was Dorothy. So I didn't know much about D&D because I usually played Pathfinder.
Okay.
This one is the Pathfinder character.
I mean, you
She
know,
was
as in like you didn't know a lot about 5e.
yeah. This is my first 5e character. This is my technically my first Pathfinder character. I didn't
okay.
start on this is 5e.
Yeah.
I didn't start on 5e like a lot of people do. I started on like Pathfinder, then I went to like Shadow Blade. What is Shadow something.
Shadowrun?
It's where Yeah, that one, Shadowrun, with the dragons are business people who are a
Yeah, that's
conglomerate.
Shadowrun. That's like
Yeah,
a sci-fi version of it.
Yeah, I had another. That one was really trippy. I had a solo D&D experience on that one. I'll tell that later. But let me finish my first one. Her for 5e is her name is Dorothy. She was a variant human because my friend recommended that to me, and he was like, what do you want? And I was like, what's dragon? I was just like, dragon? They're like, okay. And I was like, they have blue hair. She was apparently, I didn't know this. I just kind of was like, my character name is Dorothy. She likes cooking, baking. She wielded 2 butcher cleavers that are like her size.
Oh, so she had this innocent appearance, but she had these massive fucking bloody cleavers.
Yeah, her first 2 weapons were actually a butcher cleaver and what's it called? The meat masher.
I think that's
Meat mallet.
Mallet. Yeah.
Yeah, you know the mallets they used to pound meat with the little spikies.
Yeah, so she was like this.
So she had a meat tenderizer.
Yeah,
there
that
it is.
one.
Tenderizer.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, it's it was the same as her height, like.
Oh, as in like the metal bit was as large as that, or is it just like just kind of
like this?
Oh my god!
And then she had.
I don't know what's about it, but I really love you using that brush. I don't know, it looks really good.
Well, it's just a pencil brush, and I made it all small.
It looks good.
So the story of Dorothy is because she was an orphan with another person named Hans. Hans went to do things, illegal things, and then he found her after she got adopted and had a nice home. And she was like, "Oh, hello, Hans." And he's like, "Hey, I need your help." And she's like, "What do you need me for?" And she was lifting cows.
Oh.
Your strength. and she's like, "Okie dokie." And so she got brought into like a organization of like working in the shadows, and she was a spy. I didn't know. I was just like, and the people were nice. They're like, "Oh, you can do this and you can do that." I was like, just getting swirly eyed, just going, I don't understand what's happening.
So she's kind of like a inhumanly strong farm girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But her goal is, when she was helping, was to open up a bake shop and sell bread.
Bread.
Yeah.
What would you say was your favorite moment with her?
Oh, my favorite moment is when we were fighting Tiamat. My character is a fighter and a bard. I get to use cutting words on Tiamat. I kept asking my DM, "Can I use cutting words on them?" No. "Can I use cutting words on them?" No. "Can I use cutting words on them?" No. And I was like, until the moment it was fighting Tiamat, they're like, "You can use cutting words on them." I'm like, yes! And I
Finally!
And the other part was me going, "I'm gonna use vicious mockery." And my friend was like, "What are you gonna tell her?" "She's mean."
She's mean.
Street Fighter getting beat up noise.
She didn't actually grow into her horns. I found out until later when something happened. She got a sword that was actually attuned to her soul. And I was just like, "Oh, that's cool." And his name is Sycra. And and then my friend was like, "You know, this sword? What? The name Sycra is your character's actual name." I was like, "Oh. Okay."
Anyway.
Because I chose. No, I was just like, "Oh, that's cool." I wanted to do more, but it ended, and I was just like, oh.
It is how it is. That's how D&D
I just
is.
kind of can't get over the fact that you actually just went up to Team and went, "You're mean."
You're mean.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Don't be sorry.
It was just the
Alright.
moment of like, I can do it finally.
I have given
That's
up on my
super
drawing.
funny.
It's all right. So before you get into your Pathfinder character, we have one more fellow who has yet to tell us about their first D&D character.
It's Venti.
No,
I
it's
wonder who
me.
that is.
Wait, what?
Man, okay.
Anyway, so guys, my first D&D
wait,
character.
before-
What?
Before Bensy goes,
Okay.
who wants to bet it's a Dragonborn?
It is a dragon.
you all already know who it is.
Yeah, we know who it is. We know who it is.
Anyway, Venti, we know who your character is, but please give the audience an introduction and
Alright.
your favorite moment.
Okay, my favorite. Well, no, not my favorite. My first character. If you go up to the top right, as you can see, the one with the full body. That is my first character named Kafir.
The Among Us on the arm.
That is not mine.
That's bro.
She is she's a monk. She has a custom subclass called a weapons monk. She basically gun fu stuff. But she grew up in a monastery. She was an orphan, those great old normal monk stuff. I won't get into detail on her other parts of her story because it might get a bit because she does exist in a dark fantasy world. But yeah, so she is she's a dragonborn first of all, and
Sorry.
well, what's surprising, right? Yeah, fuck off.
We're not judging you, Venti.
And yeah, that's pretty much her general what she is, I guess. So my favorite moments for her. Should I go funny or should I go serious? Like her actual cool moment?
I mean, I think it's
What are your favorite?
Yeah, what you think your favorite moment is?
I can just say this briefly because I mean it was cool. I fought a demon lord. one 1v1 a demon lord. That happened.
You're so cool.
But there's one moment that I found very funny.
Go on.
So
Suplexed him.
I almost died.
Oh.
But there's another moment that was like I found very funny. There was this one time where our DM had this off session where we are going to fight it's not a canon boss fight, but it's like, just a fun boss fight that we're going to have. So what happened was, at that time in the battle, Kafir was down, right? But she rolled a natural 20, and she got up immediately again. And she said, and she did all her cool stuff, and in the end, but she moved in a certain place in the map, and then apparently there was a trap of the boss,
no.
and she immediately goes down again. I remember just saying like, "Yeah, fuck you, you boss," and you piece of shit, and just goes down again.
You piece of shit!
Classic moment of you talking shit and you got hit.
Yeah, that's basically what happened to her. And God, it's actually a much more short story than I thought, huh?
Hey.
But
What is that?
yeah, I think that's all. Oh, yeah.
I
wait,
cannot
yeah.
believe Venti's forgetting the dog and all that. Oh, it's so much in my head.
I mean, that dog is much more of a great moment in her life, but it's not my greatest moment.
True.
But oh yeah, I remember one other story. She killed Santa.
Yeah, you did kill Santa.
I killed Santa.
Kill fucking
Yeah, Santa Claus.
No, my presents.
No.
She went to the past and killed, unknowingly killed Santa. So
Well,
What
yeah,
is everybody doing time shenanery?
I don't know. I got UPS a portal to the past.
UPS.
UPS to portal to the past. I'm just imagining this
man.
like little orb of like this that's just like they get shipped to you in a box and it's just like, hey, UPS, and like, oh, I didn't order this. Well, too bad. Have a portal to the past. You're going. Bye.
Yeah.
And now Santa Claus is dead.
That kind of happened to my other character where she got UPS a fucking Excalibur piece.
Oh, yes.
You all know. Well,
Oh, yes.
the people that plays.
Oh yes.
Those who know. Those who know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, that's basically Arma. It's Kafir. Yes. Oh yeah, she's Tiamat as well.
Also, she's Tiamat. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she's Tiamat. Yeah.
Oh
Tiamat.
yeah, that's all.
Yeah, as you can see here, Pocket and I are rallying the forces.
You literally have got Omega, you got Pocket's characters, you got My Little Among Us's with guns, and then you got Kafir with like a little student Among Us on his arm.
I really like the little lamp thing we got going on.
Yeah, the lamp.
Oh yeah, the lamp. Yeah, the lamp.
Pay no attention to the moths carrying the torch.
I love how these Among Us are shaded. I love how these Among Us. Why did this become Among Us?
No.
Why did it come Among Us?
My drawings are so
put the fucking-
small they are non-existent and microscopic.
He put the flush emote in the corner.
Blue.
Blue.
Peanut, how's your drawing going?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I went to the bathroom.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Peanut.
Look, I had to. Oh, okay, because
all right. You don't need to explain.
I had to.
Okay, I get it. You don't have to tell me why.
I piss hard.
You don't have to tell me you're having diarrhea, Peanut. It's all good.
No, I was listening. I meant like. Anyways.
Anyway.
Were you frying chicken in there?
Oh
No, it was.
Oh nah.
It was the moon. It was the moon.
It was the moon.
And I think I'm gonna piss on the moon.
No, I think some people would get what I mean.
I know.
Yeah, I know what it is. I know what you mean.
Okay.
Supersonic piss.
I'm pissing real hard. Here we go. It's that time of day, guys. It's that time of day.
Wait, what do you mean it's that time of day? I thought
Time
we
for
have
it to
been there
devolve.
since we started.
Well, we only truly started to devolve after we gave everybody very heartwarming stories about our D&D characters.
Talk about piss.
Yes.
Heartwarming is in they no longer have a heart.
Why is there suddenly so many Among Us?
Don't.
It always devolves into Among Us. You see, Among Us is my go-to draw thing because it's so easy to draw.
I have
You know,
hidden
there
an
was an
Among Us
on
somewhere
the
in
wall.
Among
But
Us.
then it was
If
gone.
you read this, you're no.
No.
No!
Well, I guess I'm the only one who's safe because I can't read.
Wait.
Wait.
Hey, Tone. Tone,
What?
you're cute. You're not safe.
No, you.
I'll cut you.
Oh,
Okay, that's nice. I have a D20 that I am sitting on.
Um,
I do too.
I keep on making noises.
You want to roll off?
I mean, sure.
All right, let's see it,
roll
guys.
off.
Go into dice roll chat and let's see it. Just a flat
What's
d20.
what's the command, dude?
Exclamation mark R space d20.
Okay. You go first, Robin.
No, we do it at the same. Where's
I'll
dice
count
roll
you. I'll
chat?
count you guys. I'll count you guys.
Okay.
All right, you both ready? You both ready? We need
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
All right, here we
Ready.
go. On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
you can't see it.
Fuck!
I win!
Yeah, turn one. They aren't
It's
cute.
rigged.
Wait, what?
Huh?
It's rigged.
Huh?
It's
Huh?
rigged.
What?
Huh?
It's rigged.
Hmm?
What?
Rick,
Huh?
Rick.
Huh?
Oh?
Nani?
Nani koro.
Nani just
Peanut, where's your drawings,
Where did I
Peanut? Look
go?
at this empty space among us.
Among Us.
Ah!
The empty space. The empty space is where my art
I
lies
kind of-
because I cannot draw here.
I kind of want to make like an Among Us D&D character.
Can we make? What if we just made an Among Us campaign?
Well, then my character would fit in, and I don't want that to be the case.
It has to be a detective campaign where one of the players is actually the enemy and we don't know it.
Yeah,
wait,
that'd
wait,
be fun.
Actually, that would be
Wait, so are
fun.
we like gonna
Wait,
do like
a murder
mystery?
mystery D&D campaign where you're all invited to a D&D party, but you don't know, but you are given the premise of like there is going to be a killer and you have to find up who they
And
are.
then one of you is assigned the killer.
Yeah, sounds rude.
That'd be fun. I just hope people don't metagame. That would be the like, you know, obviously the primary thing about that, because, you know, maybe the DM has to like pause for a second to give someone something or something like that. But I think the concept itself is really fucking cool.
You
I would
know,
like to run that actually.
funny thing, I did actually see somebody try to do that once, and it was actually very ingenious how they did it.
Ooh.
They just went ahead and passed everybody out playing cards, and nobody was allowed to show anybody else the playing card that they received. And the person who got the upside down ace of spades was the person who was actually the one who was the secret murderer, which was very intriguing. And basically, all the cards looked identical from, you know, either side, except for, you know, when you flipped them over. So nobody knew what was going on.
That's fun. That's fun.
Mhm.
What's it called? I don't think you have pressure sensitivity, Peanut.
Don't? Oh.
Among Us.
No,
Actually,
no,
did
not
anyone-
on that
is there-
pen. This one has it. See?
This goes to Pocket and Venti. Look between you two at the very bottom next to your feet.
I forgot you can type here.
Can you see?
What is that?
Where?
Look
That's the
right
numbers
between
in
Kafir and the goblin with a gun.
Look at the very bottom, the yellow dot.
Oh my! What is this?
It's the flush emote, but Among Us.
A blush. Oh wait, I can see it now. No, who drew that?
It's Madman. Madman's been drawing them,
No.
and he's been shading them, and they look really good. And I hate that.
when you use your skills for other things.
I mean, one time I got offered a campaign. We didn't end up actually doing it just because the DM ran out of time, right? They're very busy, right? It was going to be a horror campaign, but we were the horror creatures, and the main enemy was the Scooby Gang.
Oh hey yo.
Yeah, and I was going to be like an eldritch demon called Mr. Smiles who works a 9 to 5. And he's just like,
That
oh
is
my goodness,
hilarious.
I can't believe it. Those Scooby Gangs are going around again. Ah. I don't know, he sounds a bit like Junkrat.
From Overwatch?
Yes, from Overwatch. Where from out? Where else from Peanut?
I don't know why, but my brain thought of Octane.
Well, that's because you're a fucking Apex Valorant player. Super cringe.
Wait, hold on. Before we devolve into that topic, the question: has everybody shared their stories?
I believe so.
Who has on?
Yeah, I think everyone has.
Okay, now
Did you, Omega?
No, I've already had mine.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
I think I went first.
Like at the very beginning.
No, I went second. No, I went third actually.
Yeah, like at the beginning.
know.
Yeah.
It went Peanut, Tone, and then me. But I guess
Okay.
I mean we can talk about whatever D&D characters now that we've talked about our first one.
I remember making. You guys
Yeah?
have that one edgy D&D character.
Absolutely.
Oh yes.
What was
Oh,
yours?
yes.
What was yours?
My edgy D&D character. Let me just go to the sheet because I'm trying to remember it. Because I didn't play them for a very long time and they were very edgy. This was after Doran and before I was that very self-aware. I wasn't very self-aware at that point. Where is it? Oh, okay, here it is. So they were a... Wait, I'm getting the sheet right now. Okay, so they were a fucking character. They were a... Oh god, I'm trying to remember. I think they were just an elf. I can't remember what type of elf. I can't find the sheet. Their name was... They were a guy, but their name was like Queen because I'd been watching JoJo. And I was thinking of like Killer Queen, you know.
Killer Queen.
And their whole deal was that they wanted to avenge their parents. You know, their parents were killed. They wanted to avenge their parents, and it's just like, I'm gonna kill the person who killed my father, like that kind of deal. It was very edgy. I didn't even draw him. I remember specifically not drawing him.
Damn.
But I know he was very edgy.
Mine was my second D&D character. He was a tiefling war cleric, which was really fun to play. It was one of my favorite. Basically, his story is he got thrown into a battle royale.
Okay.
Victory Royale.
Yeah, victory royale, and he has a grudge for his dad because that's the reason why, like, his dad had thrown him in there essentially.
For money?
No, because like he was a disappointment to his family.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
But
I mean,
there
what
was
was the edgy part?
the edgy part. He was always angry and
Had a chip on his shoulder?
and always solved things with violence. So, and then hated everyone. Well, not really hated. He was actually just a tsundere, but you know he doesn't like to admit that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It's not like I like you.
There was also like
no.
character development when he actually confronted his dad. His dad actually like hugged him and apologized to him. But like his response to that was to punch him like really hard, like and then like grab him by the neck and cure wound him and then just leaves him there. Like,
I part of me was a little scared that you were gonna say. I thought he was gonna say, "Oh, I kissed him."
no, why would
I just made out of him.
No, I do not condone this.
I realized you were calling my stepdad.
Father, we've had our differences.
Father, I love you.
No, why would you do this? No, his dad actually died at one point, right in front of him. After,
It was after
like,
the kissing, I assume.
No,
Right?
no, stop! They did not
It's after the kissing.
enough trauma already. Stop.
Draw the cat kissing your dad right now.
No.
Oh.
So, Peanut, what do they look like? No reason.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I can just like show you what they look like.
Yeah, just like throw it up on stream or something. I'm watching stream.
Yeah. I forgot to put my first D&D character too. Oh, what does he? I only
have the fucking the Slayer Among Us on my door.
Where?
Oh yeah, you just saw the Slayer.
On the top of my door.
Oh, that. Oh, that's so cute.
Dude, that's the Among Us campaign. It's just D&D in space, and we just like it's not even stylized like.
Oh shit!
One with the fucking with the big eye.
There will be art of the moment of the podcast.
Oh my god!
It should be a low fan.
Look at him.
Paste. Did it paste?
Fucking demon.
We don't see it.
Damn it. Okay.
Just show it on stream, yo.
I'm not gonna lie. Can we one
It's
day,
fine.
as the bottom cast, we should play Among Us. Just except we just take on
Yeah.
characters.
Unironically.
No, we like
Oh,
we have to
Among
we have to
Us.
role play as characters as we play Among Us.
Yeah, just like
I'll do it.
Which character? There.
So-
Do you guys?
Any character, just like any character.
How do I move this?
there's the little on
Face.
top
Oh, there you go.
over
There you
here at the V move.
This is the edgy
Vivo-
character that
go.
I.
Man, now's our chance. You draw the dad after him.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I remember my first edgy character. Their name was Me. Literally, they couldn't speak common.
What
It
was
had
the
to
name,
be
sorry?
fed. Their name was Me. Literally Me.
Oh, okay.
They were like some sort of like ghouly thingamabob. I don't remember. And they only spoke to the druid who just fed them good berry, like a pet. And I was like, "Yay."
This is
It was-
it's my first character. No,
Was
if
it-
you guys draw him kissing the dad, I'm gonna end the stream right here.
I was literally about to draw literally them both as Among Us kissing.
No!
That's so cursed.
Where's the Among Us you've been drawing?
Everywhere.
What are you talking
They're
about?
everywhere. Is that the flush Among Us I did, all the Among Uses on Kafir and Pocket Art. The
Draw
Queen Among Us next
one
to the
close
lamp.
to one of Adora's characters.
Okay, I'll draw an Among Us there. I'll draw.
I don't
King
know.
Among Us.
Or one Among Us.
I feel like this looks like an anime open on my corner, and I'm just like, I'm gonna
It does
ignore
look
that.
like an anime OP. Like you even have Katatui. It's like
No, stop! That's her.
Hmm.
This cat's name is Minora, Christ.
menorah,
Yeah.
Menorah, these.
as in like the like religious tool.
No, I actually did not know that. By the way, it was. I did not know it was called that. Now no, I'm serious. I really did not know that was a thing.
I see.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, Doug. My first like edgy character was definitely not D&D. That's for
Mm.
sure. That's
Yeah.
I think I
Same.
had an edgy OC before.
Have y'all made a gimmick character?
A gimmick?
all of my characters
Like-
are gimmick characters.
Like they serve a purpose,
Yeah, that's all of
but
my
it's not a
characters.
good purpose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I made a rogue that
I-
yelled everything they did.
I have quite a few infamous characters. One of them that I played a while ago, but I will just say that their name is Edmund, and I don't think I can legally get away with talking about what he has done.
What's it called? I mean, Alphonse, who's perhaps my most notorious D&D character. I mean, their whole gimmick was that they were a Fire Emblem dancer, and then it became being a prostitute. Yeah, I mean, it's a gimmick, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Then there's Braska Godkiller, who just thinks he's killed a god. That's his gimmick. There's Yobby Yuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manya.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I-
yeah, see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that damn item that I made for that dude?
Neko
The
Nekozuka.
the Nico Zuka.
I haven't
thing-
even been on a mission yet. I've been too busy.
Oh my god. I will just tell you right now, literally, when like you're just like, dude, like when you came over to me, you're like, hey Toad, I'm like, what? And you're so I need this item, and I'm like, I want it to be like, can you like have it be like really over the top and just like make it something and be like totally yabby yuck? And I don't know where my brain went, but I just went, okay, what is like the most outlandish, meme-tastic, insane ass brain melting thing I could think of? And I like when I wrote it, it was like I physically was having like a horrible mental like reaction. Like this thing was so offensive to me. It took me weeks to finish it.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Yobby Yuck still F tier as in like actual usability. he's actually completely useless. He's
You have like what 14 hit points on that dude
yeah,
at like level 8.
yeah. Level 6, I'm pretty sure.
Level 6. Okay.
I mean, still not good. Okay, how about right here, Peanut.
Yeah.
We're gonna draw edgy characters.
Mm.
It doesn't
wish I
have to
could
be a
draw
D&D
edgy
character. It
characters
can
with
just be an edgy
people.
character.
What issue I want to
I can't draw with you
I'm gonna
guys.
draw an edgy
Unfortunately.
character. Yeah, see how he's.
just
Yeah.
draw.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
I can't. I'm on
Just-
my phone.
Just draw. Easy.
Draw on what?
These
The canvas. Oh!
Oh god damn it!
Yes.
Oh!
Oh,
That's some emotional damage right there.
Emotional damage.
Emotional
did you-
damage.
Okay, hold on. I need to grab my baby bok choy. Hold on.
Maurice, what are you
Look,
doing?
look,
You haven't
look,
subscribed
look.
to like Peanut yet.
Omega, go to where Dorazart is. I did Among Us fishing.
Okay.
You basically had this once. Alright.
Yeah, join the hand. He's fishing. He's sure.
What? You should do
Yeah.
Among Us commissions.
Maurice,
Among
why
Us
haven't you...
commissions.
Maurice, why haven't you subscribed to like Peanut yet?
Speaking of subscribe, I just want to say this is off topic. Thanks for everyone who has followed and tuned into the channel.
Oh my goodness.
what is that?
I just want to say
Wait, hold
thank
on.
you.
Let me
Thank
see
you
if-
guys.
Let me see if I can actually see the stream. Give me 1 sec.
Did I?
Okay, that answered that question. Nope.
No.
The
Wait a minute.
fish!
He's like, oh.
Wait, what?
Like,
What?
Look
My
in the
fish,
bottom right, Peanut, bottom right.
Yeah, can you see the Among Us and the fish?
Oh my god, the
Bottom
ass.
right. It's at
Wait,
it's
the
at the
fish!
bottom. It's at the bottom. Yeah, the Among Us.
it's shocked. It's also a gamer fist.
Oh my god, it's a gamer!
It's a
Yo,
gamer?
give it like an echo, like the fucking.
It's got the headphones on and everything.
God.
It's a baby bot. His bot's going under the water. Like. The Loch Ness monster looks a bit fucking high right there. Oh.
Like,
Oh my god!
He's so pissed.
Wait, what?
The fair. Look. Also, look at the bottom. Look at the bottom again, Peanut.
What is going on?
I don't know. Why is this here in my corner? The sun is there.
I think this was a pretty successful episode of the bottom cast.
Yes.
Yes. How long have we been talking? An hour. Almost.
Yeah,
sure.
I think we end in like 15 minutes because we've just kind of degenerated at this point.
Wait, what's that bucket doing?
What bucket?
The
Oh,
one
no.
next to the sun. Oh, it's the bucket, yeah. The one next to the sun.
That's a really good Loch Ness monster, actually. I did think I'd
Yeah,
draw it
that's
so funny.
How long our
That's a good one.
podcasts usually are, anyways?
Hour, 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's nearly
Some
2
up to
hours.
3 hours.
I think it would be nice to just end it here, like.
I guess so.
Are we gonna end it here? We really should have planned this more.
It is
It
our
is
first.
a podcast.
Yeah.
That was part of the charm, that it's scuffed as hell.
Yeah, it's good.
It's also,
uh,
we're discussing it out in the open.
Yes, our plans.
I just love how the fish is like, sorry sir, this lake is sub-only mod, please. Get him out of here, get the Among Us out.
What is
He's
that?
not subbed.
What is this?
I mean, hey, I guess you could say this is our
Is that
pilot.
SpongeBob?
What is this?
Oh.
SpongeBob went off the deep end, man.
I heard it, Tone.
I guess we that's all we have for today.
Thank you
Yes.
for listening, folks.
What now?
Now we just
Uh,
draw. and
Now we
shoot
say a
and
naughty word.
Wait, no, I haven't even ended the stream.
Yeah, I know. Here we go.
No, wait. How do we?
I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna go and take a walk.
Should
It's
I
alright.
raid someone?
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
just keep the stream on forever. We live here now.
Move it on forever.
We can also
The
do that.
eternal stream. Well, regardless, I will have to bounce. It was wonderful. Thank you all. I'm happy I was able to be part of this.
No
Yeah.
worries. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank
Was
you.
really
Take
Yes.
care.
It was a nice
Yeah, it's
podcast.
fun.
Now we have to discuss the
Yes.
next episode.
Do you want to discuss it out in the open?
Oh well, no.
Well,
Oh yeah. I guess we'll be ending this.
We can talk it out in the open. See what the audience thinks.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, guys.
Right,
What do you
sure.
think we should talk about?
We need a wait. Johnny said we need a catchphrase when we end.
well, the ball.
Well, yeah.
Okay, it's just like
And tonight
we'll
you
be
don't
seeing
get
you bottoms
19
later.
What'd you say, Pocket?
And in tonight's episode, we'll get Lag Peanut banned.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Welcome to Voltcast.
okay,
Today
no.
we're getting like peanut band. I'm gonna say a gamer word.
Okay.
ah!
It's,
We're just evolving. We're evolving into
Okay.
Alright.
Seriously, our catchphrase should be "See you bottoms later."
See you
See you
bottom
bottoms
later. Let's go. Okay. I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
But first, let's discuss what it's gonna be. Let's talk about it.
The next one.
I thought it would be funny if we're all drinking. It's like, all right, guys, see you later. Bottoms up.
Yeah.
Drink.
I don't think
drink.
some of us can drink.
We have soda.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
Soda is a drink. I'm not saying alcohol.
Where's the fun then?
I wish I could drink.
I was about ready to say, I don't know if I could do that
it.
where I am.
Just get
Nah,
drunk at work.
No.
Okay,
No,
how
man.
about next episode we talk about Art techniques?
Among Us.
Art
Art
tips?
tech. Yeah, I was thinking like something art related would be.
I'm not gonna lie, you did not say the word art properly, and I only heard our techniques, and I went, what techniques?
I was like, I
Technique
have a
these nuts.
technique.
No.
No!
Mm,
Random guess every podcast, just dragging a stranger.
Just checking a stranger? Alright.
Yeah, just dragging a random stranger and question them about that.
Bottom
I mean,
So, what led you down this path?
technically, I could theoretically
Don't do that. Do not do
I'm
that.
not gonna do,
How
I'm not
about-
gonna do that.
I don't know if this would be fun, but
Tell us.
what if we do character design together?
Oh, absolutely. I would absolutely do a character
Ooh,
design episode.
I like that.
I'm not gonna
I like
lie. If we're gonna do that, we need to section up the squares.
Yeah, we can like section off the squares. I get the left testicle of the character, and then like Pocky gets the right eyelash.
Or we
you know?
could do like we discussed this before, the Discord camera thing, the Discord stream.
I mean, what we do, right? How about this, right? We just have the bottom cast stuff, right? And then we all draw on our own things.
Yeah.
Like we all get the same base, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then we
God.
all draw our parts of it, and then we copy and paste it onto here.
We're gonna have such a weird amalgamation. I'm not
That's the
gonna lie.
point.
Yeah. That's the beauty of it. We're gonna have such a beast.
A hodgepodge of different
Yeah,
styles.
so
and-
I think we let's lock that in. Next episode's going to be character design. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do also have an
Hey,
idea for next time.
Okay, we'll talk about it when it's over. For that
Yeah.
one, we'll keep that one secret.
I do have a question.
So,
Yeah,
Yes.
let's hear it.
Did anyone find the hidden Among Us I put in someone's picture?
Depends. There's a lot of them. How are you supposed to tell which one's the hidden
It's
one?
like in the middle of the screen.
Oh, I see it. I see
Where?
it. Is
Where?
it? It's in the it's in the beard.
And the beard of
Or is it
where?
in the middle?
Which beard? Is this Among Us? That's not Among Us.
There's a lot. Is it this one? Is it right there? Is it that?
Oh my god, I see it! It's
Is
in,
this Among Us?
it's in LeFen's beard. Look, you see him there,
The
the white
black
box
one.
in his beard.
Wait,
Black
wait.
one.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
see it.
he's been wrapped and entangled. Somebody get him out.
Oh wait, what is this drawing? It's so detailed.
But yeah,
Kev fucking Venti tryharding on the top right.
All
Jig.
moving.
What?
Alrighty.
so,
Just
I'm over
showcasing.
here just drawing.
Yeah. I think it's about time we end it off. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll be seeing you bottoms next time.
Yeah, and
Take care,
also
bottoms.
I'm going
we
to
re-
raid. Yeah.
We should probably have our catchphrase be different, or just have the people vote on it.
We'll see
No.
you bottoms next
No.
time.
That's not. Let's go. Also,
I really like that.
I'm going to raid Sanji because they're doing a birthday sabaton.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
yo,
they are, yeah.
you people give Sanji a good fucking birthday, all right?
Yeah.
My mom.
Okay, I will end the stream and
Boy.
raid. Everyone say goodbye. See you bombs later.
See you bottoms later.
Oh.